Hi, and welcome to Defense Web TV. You are watching our weekly, your source for update and global defense and security development across land, air, and sea. This week, we will cover 5 major topics highlighting strategic developments. In London, General Dynamics showcased at DSEI 2025 the Ajax Blackjack and the new Ajax EFV variant. In the US, an F-22 Raptor conducted the longest ever air-to-air missile shot with an AIM-120 AMRAAM. In the Arctic, Russia fires a Kalibr cruise missile from a nuclear submarine during the Zapad 2025 exercise. In Poland, the first live-fire test of the US-made Patriot air defense system takes place during exercise Zelani Obronka. In Israel, Raytheon confirmed the Iron Beam 450 laser system is ready for operational deployment. At DSEI 2025 in London, General Dynamics unveiled the Ajax Blackjack demonstrator, designed to adapt to the rise of drone warfare. Alongside this, the company introduced a new Ajax EFV variant capable of carrying 8 dismount and 5th with a fully uncrewed 40mm turret developed by Lockheed Martin UK. These innovations confirm the Ajax family as a key element in the modernization of British mechanized forces.
Good afternoon, my name is Scott Milne. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of General Dynamics Land Systems in the UK. At the show this week, we've been showcasing the Ajax family of vehicles and our recent unveiling of the Ajax infantry fighting vehicle, which is the vehicle right behind me. Also on the stand, we've been showing the Foxhound Mark II with a air defence turret, and also the Ford Ranger platform that we're offering into the LMV programme for the British Army. Ajax is the spearhead of the British Army's modernisation programme. It's a family of 6 variants. There's 589 in total. To date, the programme, we have delivered 147 vehicles across 9 Army units, and the feedback from the British Army has been exceptional. The digitisation of the platform is delivering immense capability, which is helping the British Army meet its NATO commitments. The Ajax vehicle is meeting the deep recce strike concept. The Ajax, which is the Ajax variant, which is part of the Ajax family, is the ground-mounted reconnaissance vehicle, which is providing that reconnaissance capability with the latest technology. So sensors that can see out to a number of kilometres, with sensors across actually every aspect of the electromagnetic spectrum. There's 6 variants. The lead vehicle is Ajax, which is the turreted variant. Then we have Ares, which is the protected mobility recce support, which is effectively a troop carrier. There's the Atlas vehicle, which is the recovery variant, which has a winch. And we have the Apollo vehicle, which has the repair variant, which has the crane. We also have the Athena, which is the command and control variant, which is a complex comms fit, and also the Argus, which is the engineering reconnaissance vehicle. So this is the missing variant from the Ajax family, the 7th variant, now unveiled at the show, which is providing that infantry fighting vehicle capability. So it benefits from the Ajax family with commonality. We're working closely with Lockheed Martin. We've developed a remote turret, which frees up space within the vehicle to include the additional dismounts. So we can carry 8 dismounts with a crew of 3. The hull configuration, the maturity of the Ajax platform is ported across, so there's no development time associated with delivering this vehicle. We're targeting the export market. There's a great interest in IFVs around the globe, and we think this can set the NATO standard. I think as the Army works on its force design, the need for an armoured infantry capability is there, but obviously having one that's fully digitised with an open electronic architecture provides the ability not just to give protection to the crews, but also integrate the latest technologies in terms of drone, counter-UAS systems. It gives you a much far-reaching capability compared to the existing vehicle. In the UK, it's absolutely building upon the success of the Ajax programme, introducing new variants, but also keeping it current, keeping it ahead of the competition. So The modular architecture of Ajax enables us to spiral development new technologies and introduce those at pace. So we want to continue to support that. And beyond Ajax, we want to develop the family of wheeled vehicles. So Foxhound vehicle, already a modular design with an electronic architecture, we believe is a front runner for the land mobility programme, with covering many roles for the British Army. And then partnering with Ford, bringing the Ford Ranger into service for the LMV programme.
The US Air Force has achieved the longest known air-to-air missile shot with an AIM-120 AMRAAM fire from a F-22 Raptor at Eglin Air Force Base. This milestone is part of the F-3R upgrade program, enhancing the missile range and reliability against increasingly complex aerial threats.
The AIM-120 AMRAAM has been a cornerstone of Western air dominance for over 30 years. Used by the US military and 43 allied nations across 14 platforms, it has seen more than 6,000 successful firings and remains combat-proven. Designed for beyond visual range engagements with active radar guidance, the latest D3 variant tested on the F-22 incorporates the F-3R upgrade, extending both range and flight time. While exact specs are classified, estimates place its reach beyond 180 kilometers under ideal conditions. AMRAAM's development reflects decades of adaptation to evolving threats. From the Gulf War to today, its advancements in propulsion, guidance, and countermeasures have kept it ahead of legacy systems like the IM-7 and Russia's R-77. The D3 marks another generational leap, where extended range becomes increasingly decisive in air combat. The recent record-setting test carries tactical and strategic weight. It allows stealth fighters like the F-22 and F-35 to strike from safer distances, critical in future Indo-Pacific scenarios. It also counters rivals like China's PL-15 and Russia's R-37M, reinforcing US air power credibility and deterrence. The latest test from an F-22 confirms that AMRAAM isn't just surviving, it's evolving. With ongoing upgrades, funding, and testing, it remains a key tool for shaping the global balance of air power well into the future.
During the Zapad 2025 exercise, the Yasen M-class nuclear submarine Arkhangelsk launched a Kalibr cruise missiles from the Barents Sea. Russia's Ministry of Defense states the missile successfully struck a sea target. This show a force in the Arctic highlight Moscow's intent to remind NATO of its strategic capabilities.
The Arkhangelsk, a modernized Yasen M-class submarine built by Sevmash, reflects Russia's push for advanced undersea capabilities. At 139 meters long and displacing nearly 11,800 tons submerged, it's powered by a 200-megawatt OK-650V nuclear reactor, enabling months-long endurance with a relatively small, highly automated crew of around 65. Its sonar suite is anchored by the MGK-600 Irtish Amphora spherical array, complemented by flank and towed arrays. With torpedo tubes positioned aft due to the large sonar, the sub can reach depths near 600 meters and sprint underwater at high 20s knots with low acoustic signature. Armament includes 32 vertical missile cells and 533mm torpedo tubes. Loadouts typically mix Kalibr land attack and anti-ship missiles, P-800 Onyx, and eventually the hypersonic Zircon. Torpedoes like the UGST Futliar anti-submarine rockets and mines round out its arsenal, giving it the flexibility to strike land targets, hunt ships, or control sea lanes. The Kalibr missile family, recently fired from Arkhangelsk, includes the subsonic 3M14 land attack variant and the 3M54 anti-ship version, which ends in a supersonic sprint to overwhelm defenses. The September 15th launch from a submerged position at a sea target suggests an anti-ship variant, part of the broader Zapad exercises. The Arkhangelsk demonstrates Russia's continued investment in high-end undersea warfare. Its presence in the North Atlantic complicates NATO defense planning, demanding more surveillance, ready surface ships, and strategic attention to the GI-UK gap and Arctic approaches, just as alliance priorities are stretched across the High North, Baltic and North Sea.
Poland has conducted its first live-fire test of US-made Patriot air defense system acquired under the Wisla program. The exercise in Yuska, integrated with the EBCS command network and supported by AMRAAM and AMRAAM launchers, represent a step toward full operational capability by the end of 2025.
Poland's Wisła program, launched in 2014, is a two-phase effort to modernize its air defense with the Patriot MIM 104F PAC-3+ system. The first phase, finalized in 2018, included two batteries, M9U3A2 launchers, AN/MPQ-65 radars, PAC-3 MSE missiles, and supporting infrastructure. Deliveries began in 2022, and by December 2024, the system achieved basic operational capability with the 3rd Warsaw Air Defense Brigade, making Poland the 15th Patriot operator. To integrate Wisła, a three-stage system integration checkout process was established in Toruń, followed by IBCS testing with the 37th Air Defense Missile Squadron. Additional assets include mobile communications nodes and command cabins, ensuring interoperability with future systems like Naru and Pilica Plus. Toruń also now hosts the main service center for Polish air defense systems. The chosen PAC-3 MSE interceptor provides hit-to-kill defense against ballistic and cruise missiles, aircraft and drones with a range of up to 100 kilometers. When paired with IBCS, it can leverage sensors and effectors across the network, enhancing resilience and expanding engagement zones, especially when layered with Naru and Pilica Plus. Phase 2 adds 6 batteries with LTAMDS radars, 48 more launchers, and 644 missiles with deliveries through 2029. In total, 852 PAC-3 MSE interceptors have been ordered, enough to counter roughly 400 targets under dual-shot doctrine. A key feature of Wisła is its planned integration with other modernization efforts. Naru, developed with MBDA UK, delivers short-range defense using CAM-ER missiles and includes domestic production. Pilica Plus, upgraded for multi-effector roles, counters drones and low-flying threats. Both systems will connect to IBCS, creating a layered NATO interoperable air defense.
Raytheon, in cooperation with Israel Ministry of Defense, confirmed that the Iron Beam 450 laser system is ready for operational deployment. This high-energy laser will enter in service before the end of the year, marking a world first in military use of direct energy weapons. It will complement the Iron Dome system and ease the financial burden of countering drones and rockets.
Iron Beam is Israel's new high-powered laser defense system, capable of intercepting rockets, mortars, drones and missiles at the speed of light. Operating at power levels up to 450 kilowatts, it can engage targets within 10 kilometers almost instantly, unlike costly missile interceptors such as Iron Dome or Arrow, which cost tens of thousands to millions per shot. Iron Beam's cost is minimal, described as cheap as turning on a light. In a multi-front conflict with thousands of incoming projectiles, this economic efficiency is vital. Recent trials confirm that Iron Beam can destroy threats moments after launch, even before they enter Israeli airspace. Its instant energy delivery allows for rapid re-engagement, making it especially effective against saturation attacks from groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. The system is designed to intercept multiple threats at once, rather than relying on a one-shot per missile approach. The laser defense suite also includes light beam and iron beam M. While the full iron beam is stationary, all three systems form a tiered defense network that complements missile interceptors. In limited operational use, light beam reportedly downed 40 Hezbollah drones in October 2024. Iron beam is already being integrated into active defense, with Israeli reservists adapting its use in real-world combat. The system's novelty means crews are learning on the ground, adjusting tactics in cooperation with developers. With aerial threats emerging from up to 6 fronts, the Israeli Ministry of Defense sees Iron Beam as a central pillar in reshaping national air defense, aiming to reduce sirens and bomb shelter alerts by intercepting threats earlier and more reliably. While other nations, including the US, China, and the UK, are still in development stages, Israel is the first to field laser weapons operationally. The system's deployment during an ongoing war with Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis signals both urgency and a technological edge. It also sends a message to Iran and its proxy network. If Iron Beam performs as expected in prolonged combat, it could mark the transition of directed energy weapons from prototype to mainstream, redefining modern air defense in the process.
Thank you for watching this weekly on Defense Web TV and our daily edition throughout the week. Don't forget to subscribe to Defense Web TV. We will be back next week with special coverage of Partner 2025 in Serbia.